Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. 1. Errol Spence Jr. doing really good with his hometown ticket sales. Stay tuned. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chat channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. We working. Now Errol Spence is getting ready for his June fight with his mandatory Carlos Ocampo. Should be a good fight. It'll be on Showtime. He's the headliner, and rightfully so. He's getting a hometown feel-good fight. Errol Spence is from DeSoto, Texas, and he's fighting in Dallas, which is really convenient for all his people, all his friends and close family and friends, so they'll be able to travel to it without making a trek to Vegas or New York or whatever to watch him fight. I think that's really cool. He fought in Kell Brook's backyard to get the title. Then he fought in New York to fight an experienced veteran that had sparred him before, like Lamont Peterson. So I think it's right that he gets this type of fight. I'm glad Al Heyman and the whole team, his whole team behind him, gave him this, because I know he's wanted something like this where he could be in front of his hometown crowd. Deontay Wilder has, since becoming a champion, fought in Alabama a couple times where he's from, etc. So, you know what I mean? These guys are all Americans, so they have homes in America. Why not? And this actually happens to be in a very nice facility. I've never personally been there at this point, but Frisco at the Stars is where the Dallas Cowboy team, football team, practice at. You know what I mean? And it's a newer venue and everything, so it should be a good time. As far as ticket sales, which is why you guys clicked on the video, ticket sales are estimated about 13K, 13,000 or so. I have a source, that's what they told me, so I'm gonna rock with it. Plus, I heard a little while ago that the tickets were at 10,000, so these numbers sound pretty accurate. I think the venue holds somewhere about 15 to 16,000, so it's definitely a possibility this fight could sell out or be pretty packed. And people always complain about Al Heyman this and that, but they're building a star right here in America. I think Errol Spence has what it takes to be a star. Some people could say he could work on being more animated, but he already said it on the Breakfast Club. He is who he is, and he's not going to be somebody he's not. But the thing is, Errol Spence is a true competitor. I seen this thing with Errol Spence's parents talking about him as a kid. They said he was like this. He was playing multiple sports and stuff and super competitive. So if you really want to see that side of Errol Spence, then ensue or pursue competition. You know what I'm saying? And push him. You know what I mean? Because I think Terrence Crawford and him have a lot of similarities when it comes to that competitive edge and that competitive streak. They're not going to go out of their way to necessarily do like Broner or Floyd, but if you push them, they're going to stand their ground because they're competitors, right? Just like you look at Kell Brook, he was talking lightweight greasy when they had that press conference, and he was like, all right, don't run, man down, okay, stand in the center ring, man, you know what I'm saying? And he was with it. So Errol Spence definitely got dog in him, and like little stuff like that could all be added, you know what I mean, as he steps up in competition. Like if Angel Garcia starts talking crazy, let's say he's about to fight Danny Garcia, you know what I mean, I'm sure that'll bring out possibly another side. But most importantly, he has skill, he looks the part, stuff like that. And it looks like in his first homecoming fight, he's doing pretty well for himself. I encourage all boxing fans, once again, all boxing fans, if you live in the Texas vicinity, especially in Dallas, you are selling yourself short if you're a boxing fan and you do not try to go. Now, I know people have issues and like, I don't have enough money and I don't have a babysitter, but what I'm talking about is the people who, if you could swing it, if you buy weed or, you know what I'm saying, go to Starbucks every 40 times a month or whatever, use some of those ducats and support these American champions. Because you have to support them, and like, listen, if they don't do well at their home, then they're hard pressed to get a hometown fight. You know what I mean? And the fighters are similar to the fans. Just how the fans don't forget what fighters do for them, like when they put it all on the line and give us classic wars. the fighters are the same way. You know what I mean? They're still people. So when these fighters go out to their hometown crowds and then they get all that love and adoration and stuff like that, then they're not going to forget that from the fan. They're not going to they're going to want to continue. That's what I'm saying. It works better for everyone. They're going to want to continue fighting for you and doing these things because he knows his people came out to support him. Again, if you live in Texas and you have the means, or you know what I mean, you'd rather buy a pair of Jordans instead of getting them the following month or something like that, then you're doing boxing a disservice. If you can swing it, go out to the fights. Also, I encourage people to just go out to these fights in general so you see how it is, like just to experience a live fight. Watching on Showtime and hearing the commentary and HBOs and shit, that's cool. But there's nothing different, or there's nothing that duplicates the experience as actually being there. Like, when I went to watch Deontay Wilder, I had a great viewing angle, Wilder versus Stavern 2. It wasn't necessarily the most meaningful heavyweight fight of all time or anything like that, but at the same time, that crowd was lit at the Barclays. And when he knocked out Bermane Stavern and Stavern fell all folded up, just to hear those roars in the crowd, it's unbelievable. Things like that stick with you. Like, damn, remember when Wilder stretched Stavern, he was doing yoga, he was fucked up. Like, you know what I mean? You remember those moments. So we'll see what type of moment Errol Spence has in his upcoming fight. But again, I'm telling you guys, there's nothing like that live experience. If you're in Texas, San Antonio, Plano, Houston, you know what I mean? If I could come from California, a lot of you motherfuckers who live in Texas already could come. I'm not telling people to come from Bulgaria to Texas because, you know what I mean, that would be an expensive trip. But, you know what I mean, if you live in surrounding areas or in the area itself like Dallas, get there. Make sure you smash the like button. Tickets selling well. Let me know what you guys think. And if you plan on going, drop your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button. And you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.